This is the first time that you've talked publicly.
Yes, it is.
His name is Chris Wyatt, and he expects what he's about to say will cause him trouble.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get sued after this interview, I'm sure.
Then why do it?
I think it's the right thing to do.
Wyatt is the former chief operating officer at Jetall, the Houston-based real estate empire run by controversial developer Ali Chowdhury, now the target of an investigation by the Justice Department.
Would you recommend anyone doing business with him?
No. Never. Should never do business with that guy.
I first met Wyatt after he resigned from Jetall. We'd already been airing stories about Chowdhury's questionable real estate exploits. But for the first time, Wyatt shares on camera what he claims was the final straw before he left the company.
You're saying Ali Chowdhury asked you to go lie in court.
Yes.
You couldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it. Couldn't, would not.
It's not the first time Chowdhury's been accused publicly of being willing to lie in court. In 2021, a 3-judge arbitration panel declared Chowdhury repeatedly lied under oath in a legal fight over this Galleria office building. We once told you about Chowdhury's River Oaks mansion, but in December of 2022, Chowdhury filed this sworn affidavit saying he was way more than dead broke, minus $67 million. And if you believe the real estate developer, things have really gone downhill since. In this sworn affidavit filed in another court this January, Chowdhury now claims he's worth minus $105 million.
Based on experience, I'm not as good on the finance.
Wyatt doesn't buy it. The former chief financial officer details an alleged business practice we've heard before. Chowdhury trying to use the local courts to financially bleed his targets dry.
He uses other people's money to acquire assets. And then after he does that, he stiffs them in court. I think Ali is a very smart, sophisticated guy that has really learned how to play the legal system in a way that he can stall things for years and years and years and years in court.
Chris Wyatt gave you attorney-client communications private with my client that he stole, and you have them, and you've listened to hours of my advice to my client that you electronically intercepted and have through Osama.
So I intercepted your conversation.
I didn't say you intercepted, I said you have. That you electronically intercepted.
You're claiming I've intercepted communications with you and Mr. Chowdhury?
Wyatt and I now have something in common. We're both getting sued by Chowdhury or his longtime lawyer Lloyd Kelly, the guy who played imaginary basketball with me in a courthouse hallway a few years back.
Are you going to keep banging it? You're going to keep assaulting me?
Is that assault?
Yes.
I thought we were playing basketball.
Chowdhury, he claims I'm part of a conspiracy to illegally record his phone conversations with Kelly.
Oh, they were recorded at the time of those telephone conversations were made.
Long before you came to me.
Way before.
We shared this shocking audio tape after it was made public, submitted as evidence in multiple lawsuits involving that Yale Street property fight. And it's been more than curious that several local judges have chosen not to do a thing about it. In fact, one judge, Bo Miller, has even denied motions to now depose Lloyd Kelly.
Because I've seen what happens when judges don't do their jobs. The wheels of justice grind to a halt.
And Wyatt maintains he was told to record that conversation by Ali Chowdhury to use against Lloyd Kelly.
He was going to take Lloyd Kelly down because he didn't like Lloyd Kelly and he wants Lloyd Kelly taken down, and he has documents and recordings and everything to take Lloyd Kelly down.
Lloyd, I'm pissed off that you told me to do certain things I shouldn't have done. I regret that.
Why do you think so many people accuse you of fraud?
The feds are simply not buying what Ali Chowdhury is trying to sell either. The story that his company, Jetall, simply couldn't afford to look for financial records subpoenaed by the government 20 months ago. Quoting, Ali Chowdhury has failed to produce a single document, according to this breaking court filing by the Justice Department. And the feds say Chowdhury's failure to answer or even defend the subpoena was willful. Quoting, either Chowdhury or one of his corporate entities that he controls have been a party in more than 100 cases filed in state and federal courts. At least 16 lawsuits are still going on. One of those is a $15 million lawsuit filed last July, alleging bribery, racketeering, fraud, theft, involving this failed real estate development on Yale Street. And when Ali Chowdhury loses in court, as he often does, we've noticed a curious pattern. I bet the judges in town have seen it too. Chowdhury and lawyers linked to him have recused a number of judges already they don't like, and they've helped try to get others taken off the bench. Chowdhury's lawyers helped bankroll Judge Brittany Morris when she ran against the incumbent judge in one of Chowdhury's cases.
I'm Mike Engelhardt. I'm a Harris County judge.
2 years ago, Judge Mike Engelhardt issued a $6.9 million judgment against another Chowdhury-connected firm. Texas REIT claimed they were broke too. Couldn't pay, a net worth of minus $16.5 million. Judge Engelhardt said, too bad, required a $4.9 million bond while the company appealed. Last November, an appeals court said Engelhardt was right.
I could go on about this forever.
Just a few months later, this veteran judge has a primary challenger. Her name is Erica Hughes.
Hello, I'm Erica Hughes.
Engelhardt challenged the legality of her signatures, said some were forgeries. Her lawyer is Lloyd Kelly, who's been Ali Chowdhury's lawyer for years. He's the lawyer on that embarrassing audio tape with Chowdhury.
I'm done with the Ali bullshit.
No.
Ali thinks he's so slick, he can fuck everybody.
No.
No more.
Maybe that's just a courthouse coincidence, but in recent court filings, Kelly alleges there's an actual conspiracy in the local Democratic Party to get rid of black judges. It's unclear just how much more of this internal battle will spill out in public, and we'll be watching the Justice Department closely. What's their next move on Ali Chowdhury? Have you provided documents or tapes to the FBI?
I can't answer that question.
Why not?
I'm precluded from answering that question. I'm prohibited. I can't do it.
Got it.